In today's world, we're constantly measuring our worth by numbers, followers, likes, bank balances. The message is clear, the more the better. But what if we're wrong? What if this pursuit of magnitude is, in fact, a hollow race? Today, we're uncovering a truth that challenges everything society tells us about success. That true worth isn't defined by what we can count. It's defined by meaning, purpose, and something only you can decide. Every day, we're surrounded by stories of people who've made it big. The celebrities, the billionaires, the influencers whose lives seem like something out of a dream. They've got it all, or so we think. But behind the glitz and glamour, there's a hidden cost to chasing fame and fortune. Many of these seemingly larger-than-life figures struggle with something unexpected, an emptiness that wealth and followers just can't fill. But what if there's another way? A way to find worth without the pressure of an audience. Some people live lives of quiet impact, individuals who may not have millions of followers, but who inspire those around them simply by the way they live. These are the teachers, community leaders, and artists who focus on their purpose instead of popularity. Studies show that people who prioritize meaningful goals over status often report a deeper, lasting sense of satisfaction. In their world, success isn't about quantity, it's about quality. And while it may not make headlines, it's often these people who feel most fulfilled. Psychologists have found that our sense of self-worth is tied not to what we achieve externally, but to something internal, what's known as intrinsic motivation. This means finding value in what we do for its own sake, not for rewards or recognition. When we act from this place, studies reveal that stress decreases, satisfaction increases, and most importantly, we become resilient in the face of life's challenges. And for some, learning this truth was nothing short of life-saving. In a world ruled by social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We see highlight reels of others' lives and start to question our own worth. Research shows that social media can create a toxic cycle of comparing, leading many to undervalue themselves and focus on what they lack. But those who break free from this cycle find something powerful. They rediscover self-worth not from others' opinions, but from their own growth and purpose. And once you find this inner worth, the results can be truly life-changing. Think of those who faced setbacks yet found strength by redefining their worth. Like the artist who, after being dismissed, pursued their work purely out of passion and ended up making a profound impact. Or the entrepreneur who, after a major failure, found new success by focusing on values rather than validation. These aren't just stories, they're real examples of the quiet power that self-worth brings. They show us that sometimes life's greatest rewards come when we're no longer looking for them. These stories remind us that true worth isn't something others can give us, it's something we cultivate within. To embrace true self-worth, start by setting goals that reflect your values, not society's standards. Focus on progress over perfection and practice gratitude for your growth. Studies show that practicing gratitude shifts focus from what we lack to what we value, reinforcing self-worth. Avoid the constant need to prove yourself to others. Instead, invest in what feels meaningful to you, whether it's in your work, your relationships, or even small daily habits. Because when you embrace meaning, your worth becomes something that's truly unshakable. True self-worth is resilient. Unlike fame or wealth, it can't be lost overnight. It isn't shaken by failure, nor does it rely on approval. It's an inner strength that keeps you steady no matter what comes your way. And when you find this kind of worth, it changes everything. How you see yourself, how you handle challenges, and ultimately, how you live. So ask yourself, what would your life look like if you started seeing your worth through your own eyes?